Hey, so this week I'm reacting to Friends, if you remember that series, specifically Monica, and whether she does actually have OCD or not, as a lot of people think.
Okay, well, we're just gonna have to spend some time and put the CDs in the right cases.
Should I help you clean up?
No way. You had your party, now I have mine. What if there's no room for a ribbon drawer because the baby stuff takes up all the space? Where will all the ribbons go?
Where will they go?
You have to sleep on this side of the bed because I have to sleep on this side of the bed.
That is, if that's OCD, then I'm in trouble, right? So I think it's fairly normal for people to have sides of the bed that they sleep on, and this actually brings up a good point about this. So a lot of people go, oh, that's so OCD, or that person has OCD, or that kind of thing.
It's not too bad. I mean, it should be okay. I'm not too worried about it, really.
And actually, it can just be a normal thing, or it can be just a personality thing. We can talk more about that as we go. Or it can be OCD traits, but nowhere near the severity level, the impact on your life, taking up enough time that it would be rated as a psychological disorder.
Well, time will tell.
Why is everything different? I want to show you how to fold the toilet paper into a point. And I do ask that when you're not using the markers, you put the caps back on them because they will dry out.
It's a good point. They will dry out, so pop those caps on.
Taylor, come on, we have to hem the new dust ruffle.
Can I see the book? You want me to wash my hands first, don't you?
I make it myself. It's 2 parts ammonia and 1 part lemon juice. Now, the secret ingredient is... You know what? We just met. I've noticed that some of you are just placing them on. You want to push the caps until you hear them click.
Otherwise the air gets in.
Honey, sweetie, by the edges.
I mean, you know, I'm just gonna have to accept it. I mean, it's my fault.
Sweet edges, fingers, smudgy pictures.
Oh my God! Does she use the cups?
Rachel just licked that. Rachel seems kind of like on the other end of these traits there.
The cups?
Yes, I believe she does.
Does she use the plates?
Yes, I believe she does.
Thank God you didn't try to fan out the magazines. I mean, she'll scratch your eyes right out. She mentioned that she adored the way that you arranged the sponges.
Did she really say that?
Yes, I distinctly remember because I thought it was a joke. I am cleaning.
Did you get Monica's authorization to move all of her stuff?
The duvet tag shouldn't be at the top left corner. It should be at the bottom right corner.
Why do all your coffee mugs have numbers on the bottom?
That's so Monica can keep track. That way, if one of them's missing, she can be like, where's number 27?
Well, it was the end of the party. You were probably ironing wrapping paper.
Oh, yeah.
They often seem to portray Monica as really enjoying getting so much out of, even excitement in regards to cleaning and organizing and that kind of thing. If it was about OCD or about fear, compulsion, then it would more be about getting relief and there being intense anxiety if she wasn't able to do that, rather than necessarily love and enjoyment of organizing. But a lot of people do really enjoy organizing, getting wrapping paper tidy, that kind of thing. There were probably a number of us who might have done that post Christmas, unwrapping everything. I know I'm one person who likes to unwrap the wrapping paper carefully so that it can be reused, you know, saving the planet and all that.
Talk to you soon. I got work to do.
Like the way you have efficiently folded this tab under? See, in a tape emergency, you could shave valuable seconds off your time.
Exactly.
Or it's just annoying having to try and pick away at the tape and try and pull it up, right? You know, it's like, oh, where is it? And you're like going around the tape and you're like, where is this here? I can't find it. And you keep trying to, and if your nails aren't long enough, then you're like, no, I can't do it. Whereas if you just fold it down, you can pull it up, easy peasy. It's a great tip.
It's beautiful. It's unbelievable.
So I'm responsible, I'm organized, but hey, I can be a kook. All right, you see these little flower blossoms? They should be facing up, not down, because, well, the head of the bed is where the sun would be. I've broken them down into categories, okay? Yeah. We got holidays, birthdays, candids, you know. And then what I've done is I've cross-referenced them by subject, right? So if you're looking up, let's say, birthdays and dogs, you get photo 152. Let's see what it looked like in the old spot. Just to compare. Let's see. Ha! Well, it looks good there, too. Let's just leave it there.
So here's a good example of that personality kind of type that I mentioned earlier. So if you looked at, like, say, the Myers-Briggs personality test, this would be the J versus P axis. So if someone's quite a strong J, then they like things to be very organized, they don't like things to be changed. And if you went, hey, you have won the once-in-a-lifetime trip to a surprise holiday location, then that person's going, like, what do I pack? Oh my gosh, no, you can't just send me on this. Why would you do this to me? Right? Whereas a P would be going, whoopee, yay, let's go, I'm off. And like spontaneity and that kind of thing. So it could just be an aspect of Monica's personality here, rather than there necessarily being something wrong.
She's gonna kill me. The phone was facing the other way. And that goes back up there.
Don't you like it better now that everything on your desk is perpendicular?
If it's not a right angle, it is a wrong angle.
Well, the end table is wrong, the couch looks bizarre, and don't even get me started on the refrigerator magnets.
Monica categorizes her towels. How many categories are there?
Everyday use, fancy, guest, fancy guest.
2 seconds. 11? 11, unbelievable. 11 is correct.
Now I'm just really curious as to what all of those other categories are. Maybe they'd be useful. Who knows? Yes, so now that we've had a look at those ones where I think she's not necessarily exhibiting an OCD-like tendency there, I mean, it's not really severe enough. Now let's have a look at some that I think could be more in that direction, where she is actually showing either high distress or it's taking up a lot of time for her.
Would it be okay if I cleaned it? No?
So there we've got the classic cleaning or contamination germ type OCD, which is the most common kind. So with OCD, you have these obsessions, so these thoughts or intrusions that will be about something distressing. In this case, that would be about germs or contamination. And then we follow up with that with these compulsions, which is a behavior, so in this case cleaning, in order to get some relief from the obsessive thoughts.
Put the plates back in the boxes! Put the plates back in the boxes! Oh no. Was I cleaning in my sleep again? I got soap and sponges and rags and carnauba wax and polishing compound.
You don't even have a car.
I know, but one time there was this really dirty car parked in front of the building, so I washed it.
And
6 others.
there you are.
So here she's taking up a lot of time cleaning a car just because it was there and it was dirty. And so that's that idea of it being able to take up time. So in cases that I've seen, sometimes you can get people cleaning the whole house, maybe even taking down the curtains to be able to put those through the wash, get everything clean, and that can take up your whole morning, maybe even eat into the afternoon, then you're not even able to go out. It can really get in the way.
Monica, I wash the toilet 17 times a day, even if people are on it.
And there she's so distressed that she's fainting. So pretty distressed, and also in the scene earlier, in the scene before that, she's quite distressed about things as well. So that's escalating up to a level that's going to be interfering in her life.
Oh, look at her. So happy.
If only there were a smaller one to clean this one.
And there she's cleaning the vacuum cleaner with another smaller vacuum cleaner, and they're portraying it as her having fun, a lot of fun, but that is something that's probably a bit excessive, having to get any specks of dust off a vacuum cleaner. So that one was an example I threw in there as one that seems to exemplify that a bit more. And here in this last scene, we've got it interrupting sleep, where she's lying here thinking about something that is distressing her.
Just go out and get the shoes. No, don't do this. This is stupid. I don't have to prove anything. I'm gonna go get them. But then everyone will know. Unless I get them and then wake up really early and put them back.
Yes, so unless I wake up really early and put them back so no one knows. So there she's got kind of a flicking between the OCD-ish maybe kind of thoughts there, and social anxiety, where she's worried about other people seeing that. I mean, Rachel is pretty hard on her for a lot of this stuff. Well, everyone is, so it's understandable that she's kind of wavering between those two, but decides on something that's actually going to disrupt her sleep even more. She's going to go and get them, change them, and then get up again really early to put them back so no one knows. So it's a good example there of it being distressing and taking up time. So I hope you've enjoyed this look into Monica from Friends, and having a bit of a look at whether she has OCD or OCD traits, which scenes show this as being a bit more of what people would say, oh, that's so OCD, and which ones could actually be more on the spectrum of OCD. And if any of you are struggling with OCD or wondering about that yourselves, there are other videos which we'll link to at the end of this video that you can check out. And don't forget to subscribe down below and like this video if you've enjoyed it, so that this can get out to more and more people.
Just go out and get the shoes. No, don't do this. This is stupid. I don't have to prove anything. I'm gonna go get them. But then everyone will know.